Hey, it's me, Tiffany. Welcome to my channel where I share all things pregnancy, postpartum, and motherhood related. I am a certified birth and postpartum doula, so that means I support women and their families on their journey from conception to postpartum. If you haven't had a chance yet, please check out my website at www.nurturebytiff.com, where you can check out my doula services that I offer, my childbirth education courses. You can check out my weekly blogs, and you can also check out my merch. Yeah, I've been so extremely busy. It's just been really busy. I had an amazing Labor Day weekend. I was able to be part of bringing a new life into this world. It was absolutely amazing. My client was great. She did spectacular, and I was just so glad, to be there to help her. And so that was awesome. So, the story that I'm going to share with you all today comes out of Florida, and it's a story that happened a few months ago, I believe at the beginning of this year, kind of close around April time frame. And it's a story that did not get much coverage. It is a story about a beautiful 18-year-old boy, young man, who left home one evening and did not return. So I will share this clip with you and come back and we'll talk
Breaking
about
update
it.
this afternoon. The teenager missing out of Miramar we told you about yesterday was found dead Thursday evening. The body of 18-year-old Linnon Latham was found in a lake. At this time, police say they don't believe foul play is suspected. However, the exact cause of death.
So that was the story. I did some research and I watched a few other videos. There was actually a live that his mother did. And watching the video, she gives us the timeline of everything that happened. So he left home, one evening, and he had a curfew. He was supposed to be home at midnight, and he did not return home. And according to his mom, she began to worry. And like all mothers, when your kid, you give your child a curfew, you tell your baby to be home. If they're not ones to really like break that curfew, or they stick with it, because you got them kids that will try you and try to be like, oh yeah, mama said 12, but I'm gonna come home at 12:03. You know what I'm saying? But according to his mom, he was a really good kid. According to a lot of people that knew him, he was a great kid, a great person. And so he knew to be home at 12 o'clock, and he would check in, throughout the night and things like that. So he left, and he was with with his best friend. And according to the best friend, when his mom called to check on him, he had left his phone, and something had happened, and Lennon had become upset, and he left his phone. So his mom did not trust that. She checked his location, and come to find out, the whole thing was like BS. This other kid, his best friend, I believe she said his name was Jalen, had been in possession of his phone. She was able to track and see everything that was going on, and the phone was tracked to Jalen's home. And it was really heartbreaking to watch, because 3 days later they did end up finding him. He had drowned, and they immediately closed the case. His mother said that he was a really strong swimmer, and so with him being a strong swimmer, it leaves a lot to question. Like, she feels that there's no way that he could have drowned. And the fact that his best friend was being, so suspicious. She said that, no one contacted her. The best friend didn't even seem as if he cared, nor did his parents really seem to care. She said that since he's passed away, they have not even come to, visit her, to check on her, to send her any condolences or anything. And that is really, heartbreaking. This young fellow, he had a really promising future, from what, people say in the videos and research that I've done. And one important thing that I try to tell my girls is that everyone is not your friend. Everyone is not your friend. One of my girls, really sweet girl, really, all my girls are sweet, but all of them have different personalities. And one of my babies is really sweet. Always wants to make a friend, always wants to be nice to people, and all of that. And she exhibits a lot of empathy and compassion. But I always try to tell her that you can't always trust people. people have their own intentions. People can be jealous of you. People sit back and plot on you. You don't really know, you know, why or what for. The mother, you know, Lennon's mother stated that this is a little boy or a boy that came over and spent the night at their home, went on vacations with them, and now her son is gone, and this boy has not even come, you know, to see her, to even act like he really cares, you know. And I know that that's got to be devastating. It was hard to watch her video, because as a mother, it hurt me to watch. It really did hurt me to watch. I felt really horrible. And she said the only reason that she's still able to go on is because she does have 2 other children, and they're the ones that keep her going. But I do feel like, you know, something else happened. There's no way that he was, you know, a strong swimmer and then he drowned like that. And he was with the best friend last, and the best friend is kind of acting shady, like he doesn't know what happened, and he left and he did this and did that. I feel like there's more to it, and I'm hoping that the detectives, you know, or the police department, whoever needs to get involved, I'm hoping that they do get involved, and I'm hoping that they do reopen this case to try to push it a little further, because I do feel like there is more to this story. She wants justice for her son, and rightfully so. You know, we don't always know what our children are into or what our children are doing, but I feel like this mother, I feel like the connection that they had was so strong that she knows her son, and she trusts her gut, you know, instinct. And I feel like there was more to the story. Like I said, it didn't get any national attention or any play like that, and it happened at the beginning of this year. So if you get a chance, I want you all to, you know, check out Linnon Latham, just to you know, so you can look into it a little bit more, and, you know, share your thoughts, because I honestly do feel like there is a lot more to the story. But I thank you all so much for watching. As always, comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me what you think, and I'll catch you on the next one.